Welcome back to Image Pro. We are here with artists today, with men like us. Where you from, Ardis?
I'm from here, Ypsilanti, South Side.
So tell us a little something about Ypsilanti.
Ypsilanti is a small town, you know, pretty much everybody know everybody, either family or you connected with somebody through relationships or friends or whatnot.
So it's a small community?
Yes, sir.
So what's different about Ypsi than it was back in the day?
What's different, I would say the new younger generation is different.
What generation you from? So exactly how old are you?
Yeah, I'm 45. So
45.
yeah, I mean it was wilder in my day, but now it's definitely a different era today.
So how was it growing up in your time? You were like the 80s when you were young time?
Yeah, it was. I grew up in the crack era, as they say on the South Side. You know, I seen a lot and been through a lot as far as just within my neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? And coming up, you know, I seen a lot of brothers make a lot of wrong decisions, you know, and now I think I'm looking at the effects of those wrong decisions within their children. You know, I mean, one thing I want to do with my organization is be a light and to make a difference in my community.
So how was your personal situation growing up, your family life?
My family life I was blessed, bro. I had both my mom and dad in the crib, and I had a strong spiritual upbringing. You know, I kind of got the best of both worlds. I got the church end on my father and grandmother end, and I got the street end on my mother and her side end.
You got a little bit of everything. You full rounder.
Yes, sir.
Full upbringing. So, where you see yourself in 5 years from now?
Where I see myself in 5 years is really being a strong pillar in my community with my organization, men like us, ladies like us, where we're leading by example. I want to be able to help bring up young men and young women to be better, to show them who they really are, to be able to make a difference within themselves and their community. I feel like in order to be the change, in order to change, you have to be the change. And I just want to be the change.
So people that know of you, heard of you, or they see you on Facebook, what's something that people might misunderstand about you?
I don't know. I'm pretty much straightforward. You know, I don't leave nothing to the mystery because I mean, I'm a strong believer in God. I love my family. I love kids. I love helping. You know what I'm saying? I just want people to understand that I'm a loving person, you know, and I'm all about helping another young man be successful. I feel that one thing that our community is lacking in is black men stepping up to be men, to teach other men how to be men.
So what inspires you to be your best self?
What inspires me is when I see a young brother that can tell me that something that I said to them has made a difference into their life. That just makes me want to go more, you know what I'm saying? I definitely want to be a light.
Can you tell us about a life-changing experience that made you who you are today?
A life-changing experience for me is when I lost my grandmother.
She's very close to you?
Very close. And it helped me to be able to bring out of me what she put in me. Because what she put in me, I feel that it made a difference in my life. It made me be able to love and respect differently. It gave me a deeper love for Christ and who I am and who I'm set out to be. So I can't do nothing but put that in another young man or young lady to lift them up.
Now, if you go back to you was 21, what would you tell yourself at 21 that you know now?
At 21, I would tell myself to stop and think before I react. Learn to have self-control. I didn't have that at that age. I did everything that I wanted to do that felt good to me and when I wanted to do it. So I would tell myself to stop and think.
So what would you tell these young men of today, especially how they're acting right now in 2022? Like, what's the best advice you could get them on trying to be successful? A lot of them taking the wrong routes to get there.
I would say try to seek some type of skilled trade. Get in the mindset of working for yourself. It's okay to go out and work for somebody else, but have a goal that you can grasp to be able to produce for yourself, man. It's like a skilled trade or being an entrepreneur. Being able to be a provider for yourself, I think, is important, especially for us, because a lot of times they give us, when I say us, I mean black men, the short end of the stick. They make it hard for us. So if you got a skill, God bless you with working with your hands, cutting hair, or anything like that, drawing, use that to your benefit. Go get the proper education and the certificate to be able to certify what you do, to get paid off of it, instead of going to work for somebody else.
Exactly. So he said, get it to yourself. So if you could take your whole life and sum it into a book or a movie, what would that movie be called? What would the title be?
That's a good one. I would say, I always say that the first part of my life I spent messing up. So the second part I'm spending cleaning up. So I probably would call it the cleanup man.
You know, it makes sense. It makes sense. Now, you see a lot of females call guys bums, you know what I'm saying, and they might necessarily be a bum, you know what I'm saying. So what's your definition of what a male bum would be?
Somebody that sit around and don't have no drive to do nothing, but sit on the couch, play video games, and smoke weed. Drive somebody other car, drive your baby mama car to ride around and do nothing. I feel that every man should wake up with the mindset of going to be a better person, a provider, or trying to find how you can make some money. Or educate yourself.
You gotta educate yourself.
Got to.
So for somebody that doesn't know you, what'd be a good question to ask you?
What gives me the power to keep moving on?
And what's that?
It's the Spirit of God, bro. Knowing that God put me here for a purpose. He put all of us here for a purpose. And me, I'm trying to find my purpose. And what I have seen thus far, my purpose is my community. Raising up young black men that don't have a father or misled by the wrong person. I want to be that person to fill in and say, bro, it's another way that you can go. You can do this right here to better yourself. If it come across my path and I see it, I'm going to try to correct it, because my mission goes outside of the church walls. People get caught up in the wrong thing so quickly, and it's so hard to get out of. So if I can catch that brother or sister before they get off into something they don't have no business, that's what I'm going to try to do.
So explain Men Like Us.
Men Like Us is a social club. I put it together because I used to ride in an MC club, bike club. And I'm no longer in an MC bike club. So I wanted to still have the camaraderie of the brotherhood of an MC, but I'm really particular about what I put on my back. I'm not finna put nothing demonic or something that's not positive on my back. So I came up with Men Like Us because I feel that it's the men that can make the change in our community. So I want to gather like-minded men to come together and we be the change. And ladies too, because I have a Ladies Like Us version too, far as for women that want to help be a part of the change, to help young ladies out, because I can't teach a young lady something that another older lady can teach, but I can handle the man's side. I'm just trying to cover all bases to be able to help, protect, and serve in my community.
Now, if you was the mayor of Ibsen and they gave you full power, what's one thing you want to see changed in this community?
First off is police harassment. I'm tired of being a black man and getting stopped while driving while black. for no apparent reason. That will be the first thing, because I've learned just through my political walk that it's a certain area in Ypsi that's just for enforcement. They put police in this area just to pull people over. That will change if I was elected mayor.
Obviously, you were successful, and it took a team of people to help get you to where you are, because you obviously got knowledge in your head. Who would you like to give thanks to? I'm saying that's in your circle right now.
First off, I like to give thanks to God, because he gave me the vision and the mindset to go forth with what I'm going for. I also would like to thank my Bishop James Whitehead, because he has poured into me and mentored me to help me think the way I think now. Secondly, I like to thank my club brothers and sisters with ladies like us and men like us, because without them, I won't exist. So giving honor to my club and my club members, I much respect. And then last but not least, my community. I love my community. That's why I do everything I can for the community, because without y'all, we are nothing.
Nothing at all. Can you explain your jacket a little bit?
Right now, my jacket is, I'm president Ypsi Original 9. Original 9 means to me loyalty, because it was 9 members that came out of the MC world and started Men Like Us with me, because they believed in my mission and my drive. So that original 9 means a lot to me. The 94, we burned 94 up all day long on them Harleys, Then I am my brother's keeper, and I am my sister's keeper. The back is Men Like Us, Ypsilanti, because that's what we represent, Ypsilanti.
It's like some grown stuff, man, some grown stuff. So if anybody wants to get involved with what you're doing currently, how would they reach you?
We definitely have a open enrollment to Men Like Us, Ladies Like Us. You just come in, fill out an application, you'll go through a probationary period, and you'll be voted in, and you'll be a member. We pay dues here. We take trips. We do a lot for the community. It's just a thing, it's just a movement that I feel that people should want to be a part of, because it's positive and it's making a change and a difference in the community. We've only been around 1 year, and we just kicked in the door with a massive blow.
Massive blow. I love what you're doing, man. We're sitting here with Ardis Lewis Jr. today. We really appreciate you for being on UMH Pro. You know what I'm saying? Much love and much success to you. Thanks, my brother.
I appreciate that. And also, I just want to add to that, we do have a skilled trades program here at Men Like Us, where we offer help with bringing awareness to skilled trades to troubled youth, giving them something to reach for, you know what I'm saying? Bringing out that inner entrepreneurship within them, showing them a right way to be earners for themselves and their family. So if you do have a young man or young lady that could be interested in that program, please send them my way. You can reach us here at 3011 East Michigan Avenue, or you can call me personally, 734-218-2811.